The topic we are going to discuss today is e-commerce, which we can break down to three main titles, which are e-government, e-commerce, and e-business.
Now we will begin with e-government. E-government is the transformation of public sector internal and external relationship through internet-enabled operations, information, and communication technology in order to optimize government service delivery and the governance. We have four types of e-government. Type 1 Government to Citizen. The government to citizen refers to the government services by citizen to get access to wide variety of public services. Most of the government services fall under G2C. It helps the ordinary people to the time and the cost to conduct a transaction. Type 2 Government to Business. The government to business is the exchange of services between government and business organizations. G2B provides access to relevant forms needed to comply. The G2B also consists of any services between business sectors and the government. Type 3 Government to Government. The government to government refers to the interaction between different government department, organizations, and agencies. In G2G, government agencies can share same database using online communication. Government departments can work together. Type 4 Government to Employee. The government to employee is the internal part of G2G sector. Furthermore, G2E aims to bring employees together and improve knowledge sharing. Similarly, G2E provides online facilities to the employees, like applying for leave, reviewing salary payment record, and checking the balance of holiday.
E-commerce. E-commerce is the activity of electronically buying or selling of products on online services or over the internet. Advantages of e-commerce: faster buying process, store and product listing creation, cost reduction, affordable advertising and marketing, flexibility for customer, no reach limitation, product and price comparison, faster response to buyer or market demands, several payment modes, enable easy exports. Types of e-commerce: business to business, business to consumer, business to government, consumer to business, consumer to consumer. Number 1. Business to business. E-commerce here refers to the sale of goods or services between businesses via an online sales portal. While sometimes the buyer is the end user, often the buyer resells to the consumer. This type of e-commerce typically applies to the relationship between producers and wholesalers. An example is when business purchases software from another business. Number 2. Business to consumer. Business to consumer is the most common e-commerce model. It deals with electronic business relationship between businesses, both producers and service providers and consumer. Many people like the method of e-commerce as it allows them to shop around for the best prices and read customer reviews. Example: Amazon, Noon, and Jumia. Number 3. Business to government refers to all transaction between companies and public administrations or government agencies. Government agencies use central websites to trade and exchange information with various businesses organizations. This is an Number 4. Consumer to business. E-commerce is when consumer make their services or product available for companies to purchase. The competitive edge of the consumer to business e-commerce model in its pricing for goods and services. This approach Number 5. Consumer to consumer. Consumer to consumer represent a market environment where one customer purchases goods from another customer using third party or platform to facilitate the transaction. Example: OLX.
First example is Amazon.com. Amazon.com is one of the best examples of a thriving e-commerce business that initially began as a relating platform. However, with the passage of time, it moved its operations online and became one of the largest e-commerce platforms in the world. They are located in Seattle, Washington, USA, and were founded in 1994 by Jeff Bezos. It became one of the first American e-commerce business to sell goods online.
E-business. E-business is simply the administration of conducting any business using the internet, extranet, web, and intranet. This include buying and selling of goods or services using commercial transactions conducted electronically along with providing customer or technical support with the help of the internet. E-business examples. Online business examples such as Amazon and Walmart. E-businesses can assume the form of online marketplaces of storefronts. Examples of these types of e-business include Shopify, WooCommerce, Wix, and Squarespace. Typically, these enterprises operate through websites, allowing SMEs the flexibility to run an online store. Other examples of e-businesses function as marketplaces that link buyers and sellers, like Fiverr, Upwork, and eBay. When looking at e-business, we have many advantages, which are mostly connected to making doing business easier. Here are some. It is easy to set up. Easy to set up even from home. The only requirements are software, a device, and internet connection. And it is cheaper than traditional business. Less costly than a traditional business, but it's more expensive to set up. Transaction costs are also cheaper. Components of e-business. E-business has several components, including BI, CRM, which is Customer Relationship Management, and ERP, and finally SCM. Collaboration, online activities, and electronic transactions within the firm. But the following three areas have great importance for e-business.